We are going to discuss one more wonderful pastime. So it's almost 6 or 7 days are left on for the Janmashtami, we all know. And eagerly we are waiting for Janmashtami to come, because for all the devotees this day is very, very special, which comes once in a year, right? Our dear most loving Lord Shri Krishna. That is the appearance day of Lord Krishna. He had appeared 5,000 years back, right? And almost at the verge of end of Dwapar Yuga. So we have seen 6 beautiful pastimes of Lord Krishna already. And today we'll see one more pastime in which Lord reciprocated with his devotees wonderfully, amazingly. So it happens that some, you can say, maybe around 600 years before, 700 years before this pastime had happened. So actually, it is told there is a beautiful deity of Lord Shri Krishna, Udupi Krishna. So this pastime is connected with this deity. In fact, this is one of the very important deity for all the Gaudiya Vaishnava devotees also, because it was installed personally, by Srila Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya जो हमारे संप्रदाय के प्रमुख आचार्य, इनफैक्ट हमारे जो संप्रदाय उसका नाम है ब्रह्म मध्व गौड़ीय संप्रदाय। तो मध्वाचार्य के द्वारा इस डीटी को इंस्टॉल किया गया था करीबन probably I think 1000 years before probably. So this deity is carrying one churning rod in his hand, जो दही मतने का जो रॉड रहता है वो इनके हाथ में है, और दूसरा हाथ इस तरीके से कमर पर है, something like that. And he is Bal Gopal, is a small Krishna, little Krishna basically. So one devotee, he writes in his prayer that you are dear Lord of Rukmani Devi, and you are carrying in one hand one rod, churning rod, and in that way you are looking so beautiful. In fact, अगर हम लोग हमारे स्कॉन बेंगलोर में अगर देखें, कृष्ण बलराम का जो डीपी है उसमें जो कृष्णा है वो इसी फॉर्म में है, उडुपी कृष्णा के फॉर्म में है वो बेसिकली. सो दिस डिवोटी रिमेंबर्स कि कैसे रुक्मणी देवी ने आपको इंस्टॉल किया. बेसिकली रुक्मणी जो है वो इस डीटी को वर्शिप करती थी, उन्होंने स्वयं अपने हाथ से इनको कार्व किया था डीटी को, और वो इसको वर्शिप करती थी. इन दैट सेंस यू कैन से कि ये जो डीटी है ये कोई 5000 साल पुरानी डीटी है. सो दिस डीटी हैड कम एक्चुअली फ्रॉम द्वारिका to Udupi. It's a long distance, if you say, very, very long distance. And Dwarika se Udupi may be around 2000 kilometers probably. That much distance this deity has actually traveled. So after the installation of this deity, there was one, you can say one couple who wanted to have some children, but they were not having even a single child. And although they are rich in the sense कि वो एक जैसे राजा होता है, राजा के अंदर में बहुत सारे जमींदार और नायक सूबेदार ये सब होते, तो वो नायक कहलाते थे. तो ये जो नायक थे, हालांकि बहुत ऐसे पैसा उनके पास था, बट फिर भी लो कास्ट इनको कंसिडर किया जाता था. जो भेड़ के ऊन वगैरह जो लोग बनाते हैं भेड़ को उसको काट के, तो वो कास्ट से बिलोंग करते थे. So that's why they were not giving much respect in the society, but having good financial background. So they didn't have any child. So they just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed to the Lord. And once they visited to Tirupati Balaji, हमको पता है तिरुपति बालाजी बहुत फेमस है पूरे वर्ल्ड वाइड, है ना. तो तिरुपति बालाजी वो विजिट करते हैं और भगवान से प्रार्थना करते हैं, हे भगवान, अगर हमारे कोई बालक उत्पन्न होता है, पैदा होता है, तो हम जरूर से जरूर उसको आपकी सेवा में समर्पित कर देंगे. ये हमारा आपसे वादा है. And like that, and after some time, by the blessings of Lord Tirupati Balaji, they got one son. And now this son, he was somehow attached to sense gratification, to gold, to women, and all that kind of thing. He got attached to some two women of nearby community of a village, and these villagers became very angry when he was little grown up, right? And so they became very angry and they started fighting this boy. And this boy also started fighting alone with this, and his name was Tirupannayaka. This Tirupannayaka, he was fighting alone, and in the last, he was just like about to die. In that fight, he lost, and he was about to die. When he's about to die, that time somehow that because उनके parents ने prayer किया था तिरुपति बालाजी से, so he just remembered the Lord. Oh my dear Lord, I know I have committed so many sins, but still, please forgive me and take me into your shelter. I want to become your devotee. And it is told that at the time of your death, when you are praying to Krishna, because कृष्ण कहते हैं यम यम वापे स्मरण भावम तजति अन्ते कलेवरम तम तम एवैति कौन्ते सदा तद्भाव भावित्वा. तो कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं कि that time when you remembers me, actually Krishna takes care of you. So very sincerely, without any material motivation, this Tirupannayaka, he remembered Lord Krishna. You, my dear Lord, I just want now your service. I don't want anything else in this material world. This is actually quality of a devotee. Devotee means he does not want anything from Krishna. He does not want even any specific thing also from Krishna. He just wants Krishna and Krishna's service. That's it. He told, my dear Lord, I have committed so many offenses, so many sins throughout my life. But now I want you only. And I don't want anything else. And Krishna also became pleased and he appeared in front of this Tirupannayaka. Tirupannayaka जो है बहुत ही भावविभोर हो जाते हैं भगवान के सामने आके. और though he is almost about to die, but he just watching the beauty of Lord Krishna. And Krishna is so beautiful, even anyone will get attracted towards him. So Krishna, he tells, my dear devotee, you promise me that you will do now bhakti, then I'll give you one more chance. Why he is doing like that? Krishna is not like demanding, but he knows this Tirupannayaka is destined to become a devotee, a great devotee. Actually, भगवान के जो शुद्ध भक्त होते हैं, भगवान उनके साथ में क्या करते हैं, लीलाएं करते हैं. उनको ऐसा नहीं कि कोई परीक्षा देनी है या उनको कुछ करना है. दैट्स ऑल ऑलमोस्ट डिसाइडेड. जैसे कृष्णा की लीला डिसाइडेड होती है, ऐसे ही भगवान के शुद्ध भक्त की जो लीलाएं होती है वो भी डिसाइडेड रहती है. अपरेंटली हमें लगेगा कि मेटल वर्ल्ड में वो जो है नॉर्मल लाइफ जी रहे हैं, कर्मी जैसी लाइफ जी रहे हैं, और दे आर आल्सो सफरिंग फ्रॉम देयर प्रीवियस कर्मा, बट दैट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. It's completely actually under the control of Krishna. So Krishna appeared and told, my dear devotee, you have to promise me that you will not now onwards, you will not do any sense gratification, you will just actually follow me. Now it's a very important understanding. Krishna actually wants all of us not to go anywhere else. सर्व धर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रज अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. So this devotee was going many places, so many other places, but Krishna was not satisfied with that. So anyway, so Krishna told, now you just worship me and then I'll give you second chance. And this devotee promised and Krishna gave him second chance. So this devotee started following many principles strictly, and he started remembering Krishna, or whatever possible way he was able to do. He started following in a great way the bhakti of Krishna. Then he heard nearby some one very bona fide acharya is there, Vyasaraya Tirtha. Actually, Vyasaraya Tirtha, he comes in our parampara. अगर आप लोग भगवत गीता खोलेंगे तो आपको दिखेगा. So Madhvacharya ke baad mein Narahari Thakur, and then Vyasaraya Tirtha, very, very exalted devotee of Lord Krishna. So in fact, there are many, many famous pastimes of Vyasaraya Tirtha. I don't know, but I don't have time, so I'll discuss it some other time. So this Vyasaraya Tirtha, great, stalwart, staunch devotee of Lord Krishna, blessed by Sri Madhvacharya. So this Vyasaraya Tirtha was having many, many disciples at that time. So ye jo Tirupan Nayaka hai, he also reaches to Vyasaraya Tirtha and asks, my dear Gurudev, I want that you become my spiritual master and guide me further. How can I progress in Krishna consciousness? Like that. So Vyasaraya Tirtha, he was very happy. There is such a nice, sincere devotee. So he takes him into his Gurukula. He started giving him some seva, education, Krishna consciousness, like that. So now because he's low caste person, he's जो भेड़ चराने वाले होते हैं उस तरीके के वो person है. So other disciples of this Vyasaraya Tirtha, they are taking undue advantage of this Tirupan Nayaka. So Tirupan Nayaka, he is not at all worried about it. He is just focusing कि मैं कैसे जो है अपने गुरु की अच्छे से सेवा कर सकता हूँ, गुरु को संतुष्ट कर सकता हूँ. That was his focus basically, totally. And this point was noted by Vyasaraya Tirtha. Now, actually, this is a very important understanding. If we want to satisfy Krishna, then we have to satisfy our Guru. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. So, if Guru tells us you sleep, and like that we will progress in Krishna consciousness, then we must sleep. If Guru tells you should not sleep, then we should not sleep. If he tells you eat 24 hours by 7, then we should eat 24 hours by 7. Whatever he orders, actually, that is the secret of success. So this Vyasaraya Tirtha is giving him instructions, telling how to progress and all that. And without even a slightest mistake, he was following as it is whatever was told by his Guru, Vyasaraya Tirtha. So then one day these disciples became little envious, or you can say टेंस्ड कि क्यों हमारे गुरु जो है इस लो कास्ट पर्सन को इतना अच्छा ट्रीट कर रहे हैं, और जबकि हमको कोई इतना ज्यादा कुछ नहीं सिखा रहे हैं. एंड वी आर सीइंग कि दिस बॉय इज एक्चुअली रनिंग सो फास्ट. सो देन दे वेंट टू देयर गुरु के गुरुदेव, आप उसको इतना सारा चीज जो है बता रहे हैं, इसके ऊपर इतनी कृपा कर रहे हैं, हमारे ऊपर क्यों नहीं कर रहे? गुरु कह रहे हैं कि मैं किसी के ऊपर कोई ऐसा नहीं कि कम ज्यादा करता हूँ. Actually, he is learning fast, so that's why I'm teaching him more. But what is there in this Tirupan Nayaka which is not inside us? He told, okay, I'll tell you, don't worry. And then some other, some on normal day, he called all of them, and every one of them got one banana from Vyasaraya Tirtha. He told, go at some place and eat where no one sees you. They told, oh, what is big deal, Gurudev? We'll come tomorrow, don't worry, we'll eat this banana. They all came empty-handed except this Tirupan Nayaka, and they all started laughing at Tirupan Nayaka. You see, Gurudev, you were telling he is actually foolish fellow. He does not know anything. He could not eat even a banana also in whole 24 hours. What a foolish person he is. So then, okay, no problem. You all tell कि कैसे आपने वो केला खाया. You know, I went inside behind the tree, and I just observed nobody was there. Then I ate this banana. Oh, very nice. Other boy told, actually, I went inside the kambal, blanket, and then I ate it. Nobody actually could see it. Oh, wonderful. I went inside the water, and there I ate. It was very difficult, but somehow that I managed. I am sure nobody can come inside the water. And like that, they were telling, I went under the bed, I went up on the tree, and there I ate. Like that, so many versions they were giving. Then Vyasaraya Tirtha asked to this Tirupan Nayaka, why didn't you eat the banana? Gurudev, actually, everywhere I can see Krishna is present. Everywhere Krishna is present. Where I'll go, Krishna is telling that he He is inside each and every atom. So how can I avoid him? At least Krishna is watching. So I cannot violate your आज्ञा. आपने आज्ञा दी जहां पर कोई नहीं देख रहा वहां खाना. कृष्णा तो मेरे को देख रहा है. तो how can I eat banana? So they were all shocked by the Chetana, by the consciousness of this great devotee. Actually, this very important understanding. Devotees, they are so much attached to Guru and Krishna that it becomes very natural for them, this kind of responses, this kind of bhakti. So, of course, we should not imitate this exalted devotees, pure devotee. They are Uttam Adhikari, and we are now just Kanishta Adhikari, neophyte devotees. But still, we can have inspiration that once, by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada, I should also become a pure devotee of Krishna. So then, Guru was very happy. You see, all of you can see what is his consciousness. Actually, हमारी consciousness matter करती है भक्ति में हमारा advancement करवाने के लिए. और वो केवल तभी पवित्र हो सकती है जब हमारे ऊपर हमारे गुरु की blessings हो. We cannot make it purified by our own efforts or by some artificial methods. It's not, no? It's only possible by the blessings of spiritual master. So this spiritual master became even more happy with this Tirupati Nayaka. So one day Tirupati Nayaka, he told, my dear spiritual master, I have heard that nearby Udupi is there, and I want to go there and I want to have the darshan of Lord Shri Krishna. Can you please allow me? Here again, this boy, he is taking permission from his guru. And Guru became very happy that he is having such eagerness to have darshan of their lordships. So he told, yes, my dear boy, please go and have darshan. So this Tirupati Nayaka, he reaches to the town, Udupi. And in that temple, actually, in those days, everyone was not allowed. Somehow that it became caste system. So this Udupi Pandits, they did not allow him to enter because they could understand he is a low caste person. So he tried many days, but he was not allowed at all. कुछ भी करके उसने सब प्रयत्न कर लिए. हर दिन इनफैक्ट उसको बहुत ज्यादा भूखा रहना पड़ रहा था, प्यासा रहना पड़ रहा था. रहने के लिए, सोने के लिए उसके पास में बहुत सही जगह नहीं थी. ऐसे रोड पे इसको सोना पड़ रहा है. खाने के लिए उसके पास कुछ है नहीं. भूखे कितने ही दिन निकलने लगे. So Tirupati Naik, जो कि भगवान के अनन्य भक्त हैं, he started singing some songs for Lord Krishna. He was basically a wonderful poet. So he just writes this song that, oh my dear Lord, I've heard that you are in, जो मैंने आपको पहला जो आपको श्लोक बताया था, वो श्लोक एक्चुअली वो सॉन्ग्स की जो लाइन है वो इन्होंने लिखी थी. You are sitting in Dwarika and you could come from Dwarika to Udupi on the demand of your devotee, and that devotee is Madhvacharya. You are holding one rod, churning rod in your hand, and it's so attractive form. You could come all the way from Dwarika to Udupi. So when you will give me darshan, when you will give your darshan of your deity. Now it's a very important understanding. Deity is not some statue, or it's not some energy. Sometimes people, even spiritual people, also give these kind of interpretations that deity is some energy, that's it. In fact, we get the energy, so deity gets energy when we pray to the deity, and you will get that energy back when you again pray to the deity. So, but that is not the right understanding. In our Vaishnava Sampradaya, our acharyas are telling this deity is non-different from Krishna. Deity is exactly Krishna. जैसे भगवान का शुद्ध नाम होता है, ऐसे भगवान के विग्रह होता है. तो ऐसा सोचना बिल्कुल अपराध होता है कि deity कोई एनर्जी है जिसके अंदर समा गई है स्टोन के अंदर. That is not the correct understanding. Krishna is descended from Goloka Vrindavana, is exactly same ditto. जैसा deity का फॉर्म होता है वैसे उसके अंदर एंटर कर जाते हैं. So in that manner, Krishna was present in the deity and he was hearing constantly the prayers of this devotee. And one more thing I forgot, because of that pastime, banana pastime, his name became Kanakdasa. जो तिरुपन नायक था, उनके गुरु उनको नाम देते Kanakdas. So this Kanakdas is constantly praying, and one day Lord Krishna appeared in front of him as a simple person. खूब उन्होंने ज्वेलरी पहन रखा है और वो उनको बोलते हैं, अरे तुम कौन हो और यहाँ इस नगर में मुझे पहली बार दिख रहे हो? बोले कि मैं ऐसे वहां से आया हूँ, व्यासराय तीर्थ का शिष्य हूँ और जो है यहाँ पर भगवान के दर्शन करने के लिए, कृष्णा के दर्शन करने के लिए। अच्छा, बट इट लुक्स लाइक यू आर वेरी टायर्ड, व्हाट इज द मैटर? Yes, I have not eaten for many days, but it's no problem. I have darshan of Krishna. That is a wholesome thing for me. Okay, don't worry. In our town, I don't allow anyone to fast like that. So he gives his jewelry to this Kanakdasa. Kanakdasa although denies, but till that time he disappeared. So Kanakdasa went and he purchased some food for him, offered to Krishna, and then he honored it. And almost it started happening either alternative days or once in 3 days and like that. And suddenly पुजारी started observing कि भगवान की ज्वेलरी में से कुछ मिस हो रहा है, because they take care of Udupi Krishna very nicely. Personally, they will decorate him, you know. So when something is missing, pujari can understand. So then they started finding out what is the matter, where this jewelry is going, and they could actually find out this jewelry was with Kanakdasa. We told you not to enter inside the temple, so you started stealing the jewelry of the Lord. Such a big offense. And उन्होंने जो भगवान का मंदिर है उसके बिल्कुल पीछे है ना, जहाँ पर कोई नहीं आता था, वहां पर उनको बांध के और उनको पीटना शुरू कर दिया, भयंकर तरीके से पीटना शुरू किया. So this Kanakdasa, he started even doing more intense prayers to Udupi Krishna. As I was praying you come to you had come to Dwarika to Udupi. Now you please give your darshan. But you have become like this, that you are not giving me darshan. Oh, I've understood. Actually, you are not. You are actually in Vaikuntha. So Vaikuntha is very far. You will come, but it will take time. I understand. Like that, he was in that kind of mood, Kanakdasa. So you are controlled by your devotees. Probably you are having no time. You are among your devotees and they have actually occupied your time. So you are not coming like that. He was singing beautiful songs in the praise of Lord Krishna. So these are different kind of relationship with Krishna. This Kanakdasa's relationship is a different relationship. And although शरीर को मार पड़ रहा है, लेकिन अंदर ही अंदर उनकी आत्मा जो है वो बड़ा ही आनंद में है, because he was singing the glories of Krishna. प्रहलाद महाराज बताते हैं, त्वद्वीर वायन महामग्न चित्ता शोचे विमुख चेत सेन्द्रिय माया सुखाय भरम उद्वदित. तो बोल रहे हैं प्रहलाद महाराज, हे नरसिंह देव, मैं अपने लिए चिंतित नहीं हूं, मैं I am in anxiety for these foolish people who are not actually singing your glories, who are after either karma kand, jnana kand, or upasana kand. They are after these 3 things. So they are roaming in this material world again and again. So I am worried about these people who are not doing your bhakti. So I am not under any kind of anxiety. Why I am not in any kind of anxiety? I am always singing your glories. So this is a great quality. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita also, bodhyantha paraspara. जो मेरे भक्त होते हैं वो मेरे बारे में एक दूसरे के ग्लोरीज को गा गा के उनको इतना मजा आता है, वो सारा चिंता भूल जाते हैं. They don't have any material anxiety. They become detached from the material world. Like that we become. So this Kanakdasa is also singing the glories, and उनको और भूखा रखा जा रहा. Maharaja Badi was not worried at all. Then in the last, he was just singing one day, and it became too much. Then suddenly the immovable moved. Immovable. This deity was so heavy. It was so heavy. Okay. बताया जाता है कि 10-10 पहलवान जो है मिलके उनको उठाने की कोशिश करें, फिर भी नहीं उठ रहा है। मध्वाचार्य he lifted with devotion and he could bring this deity from sea coast. सी कोस्ट यहाँ से बहुत दूर है, समुद्र का किनारा, वहां से उनको स्थानांतरित करते हैं इस जगह पे जहाँ पे आज रूपी का मंदिर है। दैट इज ऑलमोस्ट आई थिंक मे बी 50-60 किलोमीटर प्रोबेबली। तो द डीटी इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक इमूवेबल, बट उसका एक और मीनिंग होता है आई एम मूवेबल। इमूवेबल का आई एम मूवेबल बाय द डिवोशन ऑफ माय डिवोटी। अहम भक्त पराधीना, कृष्णा जो है वो 11th कैंटो में बोलते हैं भगवद गीता, सॉरी 10th कैंटो में। तो जब सुदामा जी का जो इंसिडेंट आता है उसमें बताया था अहम भक्त पराधीना नाहम तिष्ठानि वैकुंठा योगी ना हृदय वा तत्र तिष्ठन्ति नारदा मद भक्ता गायन्ति। जहां पर मेरे भक्त मेरे ग्लोरीज को गाते हैं मैं वहां पर रहता हूँ, कृष्णा बोलते हैं भागवतम में। So actually Krishna he just turned 180 degree completely and जो पीछे का दीवार है उसमें एग्जैक्टली जो है जैसे खिड़की रहता है उतना शेप एकदम ब्लास्ट हो जाता है। ऑल्टर का भी जो है खिड़की एक उसमें भी ब्लास्ट होता है, खिड़की मतलब पीछे की दीवार खिड़की जितना स्पेस बनता है। एंड Kanakdas was able to see the Lord face to face directly and everyone was shocked because they never had this kind of experience in their whole life. So they all understood this Kanakdasa is a great devotee of Krishna and we have offended him. So we should not have done this kind of behavior with this Kanakdasa. So they all prayed to Kanakdasa and gave him proper respects. And then Kanakdasa he entered inside the temple and had nicely darshan, close darshan of the Lord. So आज भी जो वो जगह है उसे कहा जाता है कनक किंडी। किंडी वहां पर होता है खिड़की, उस लैंग्वेज में उसको किंडी बोला जाता है। So I'll just show you the video of this beautiful Leela and you can have darshan of Udupi Krishna also in this. So like this, we could see in this beautiful pastime how Kanakadasa got the blessings of Lord Krishna, beautiful darshan of Lord Shri Krishna. And today also when you go to Udupi, you can have darshan. So now darshan is not opened from the front door, it's basically from the back of the altar, from the back side of the altar, that is Kanaki Kendi. From today also, if you want to have darshan of Udupi Krishna, very, very beautiful deity of Lord Krishna. In our ISKCON Bangalore also, same Krishna Balram is basically, Krishna is in the same form and Balrama is also having the same form. So that's the whole thing. So we can pray to Kanakadasa and Madhvacharya at this kind of devotion. They can award us also even tinge of that. We will have then, we'll have, we can easily cross this Bhava Sagara. Yes, the कृपा बुधिर यस्तम अहम प्रपद्ये. अगर उनकी कृपा रही तो हम जो है भगवान को सरेंडर कर पाएंगे और फिर हम आसानी से इस भौतिक जगत को पार कर पाएंगे, जैसे व्यासराय तीर्थ की कृपा जो है शिला कनकदास के ऊपर हुई. राइट, लिटिल बिट नाउ विल डिस्कस अबाउट भगवद गीता. जस्ट शेयर. So we were discussing about क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ. क्षेत्र हम लोगों ने समझ लिया था, क्षेत्र यानी हमारा शरीर, और क्षेत्रज्ञ यानी दो होते हैं, जैसे हमने पिछले श्लोक में डिस्कस किया. क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञश्च च अपि माम विद्धि सर्व क्षेत्रेषु भारत. सो मीन्स क्षेत्रज्ञ प्लूरल, दे आर नॉट सिंगल. च मीन्स मैं भी जो है क्षेत्रज्ञ हूँ, कृष्णा वहां पर रेफर कर रहे हैं. So one is Atma and second is Paramatma. So they are both different things. The second shloka of 13th chapter is clearly signifying that thing. There is not, they are not one. So sometimes some people, they misinterpret the Bhagavad Gita and other literature, and they tell that Atma, Paramatma ek hi hai. But here Krishna is clearly telling that both are different. So then actually we should even understand by our common sense. Krishna is telling further, tat kshetram yaccha yadrikcha yadvikari yatascha yad sachayo yad prabhavascha tat samasena me shunu. Now please hear my brief description of this field of activity, how it is constituted, what changes are, whence it is produced, who that knower of the field of activity is, and what his influences are. तो जनरली हमको कॉमन सेंस लगाना चाहिए कि चलो मैं भी क्षेत्रज्ञ हूं, तो मुझे क्यों अपने शरीर के बारे में, सारी एक्टिविटीज के बारे में क्यों नहीं पता है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग नाउ इनसाइड माय एब्डोमेन. मैंने खाना खा लिया है, लेकिन उस खाने के साथ में क्या हो रहा है, क्या मुझे वो पता है? आई डोंट नो. बट देयर इज वन पर्सन हु इज अबव मी, दैट इज परमात्मा, हु इज सिटिंग इनसाइड आवर बॉडी. उनको पता है हमारे शरीर के अंदर जो एब्डोमेन है उसके अंदर क्या चल रहा है. उनको पता है हमारे जो हार्ट बीट है वो कैसी चल रही है. उनको पता है कि हमारा जो हृदय है वो किस तरीके से कार्य कर रहा है. वी डोंट नो एनीथिंग. आई माइट नो कि मुझे फिंगर हिलानी है, दिस इज अंडर लिटिल बिट अंडर माय कंट्रोल. आई नो आई एम ब्लिंकिंग माय आईज. आई नो आई एम शेकिंग माय neck like that. But I don't know each and everything. So who is that person who is knowing and who is controlling this whole body? There must be someone who is controlling this body. I am not controlling, my soul is not controlling. Of course, there must be, this logic says, there must be one person who is controlling the whole body. And that is much superior than me, much superior than me. So those people who tell that there are only one soul in this whole creation, and that is generally Nirakara philosophy. So Krishna is telling here that is no, it's not like that. Clearly this logic tells, when you are not knowing about this, your body, you don't know about the other's body, then who is controlling these all the things? By chance it is not happening. Atheists say, जो नास्तिक होते हैं, they will only tell it's happening by chance. Karmis will tell that it's happening by chance. But devotee cannot tell that. क्योंकि कृष्णा कह रहे हैं भगवद गीता में, he is sitting inside each and every atom as Paramatma, and inside each and every jiva as Paramatma. So when, just like earlier Parikshit Maharaj, he was the king of the whole world. He could see that a cow is getting killed, a bull is harassed by Kali Yuga, so he immediately would actually chastise that person. Similarly, Krishna as Paramatma, he knows about each and everything in the whole creation, and he is also controlling the whole thing. जो है कृष्णा क्या कर रहे हैं, सारी चीजों को कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं. Even if I'm having some desire to enjoy this material world, that desire is also sanctioned by Krishna as Paramatma inside our heart. I have desired that I want to eat something, but I don't know what is the taste. I'm getting taste in that thing. Suddenly, when I'm having some COVID virus, I was having. So same thing was tasteless. Why? It is not under my control. क्योंकि मैं क्षेत्रज्ञ हूँ, मैं शरीर का स्वामी हूँ, तो मुझे टेस्ट आना चाहिए, पर मुझे टेस्ट नहीं आ रहा उस चीज का. Yes. So 13th chapter is telling that you are a very small Ishvara. You are not Supreme Ishvara. Supreme Ishvara is only Krishna. Only Krishna. Right? And Krishna is also not handling. He has given this task to Paramatma, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, who is also just having reflection inside each and every heart. That reflection is as good as Paramatma. That reflection is as good as Paramatma. So, sorry. So devotee understand this point very clearly, that this whole body is actually not belonging to me. This is the property of Krishna. This is not my property. This has been awarded me as a rented apartment, as a rented place. So I should completely surrender my body to Krishna. Just like एक जो टेनेंट रहता है किराए पे, अगर वो कहीं से घर लेता है, तो वो किराए से जब घर ले लेता है तो उसके बाद में क्या करता है, उस घर को खुद का नहीं मान के मालिक का मान के और उस घर में रहता है. ठीक उसी प्रकार से जो डिवोटी होता है उसको पता है कि ये घर मेरे को भगवान कृष्ण के द्वारा जो है दिया गया है, और अभी इस घर के मालिक वही हैं, मुझे केवल कुछ समय के लिए ये घर दिया गया है. अगर मैं इस घर को उनकी सेवा में लगाऊंगा तो दोबारा से मुझे भौतिक जगत में आने की जरूरत नहीं, दोबारा से कोई क्षेत्र में आने की जरूरत नहीं होगी. So when you do this kind of analysis, it's a very wonderful analysis. Some people, they are not able to analyze like that. So for that, Krishna is telling, okay, let them do some activities, some pious activity. But what will happen like that? After many births, many births, if they get chance to ponder upon, to think, what I'm doing, the whole so many lives I've taken. And if he's very fortunate, it's not sure, okay? If वो बहुत ज़्यादा fortunate है, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, then he will actually start thinking, who am I? What I am doing actually? मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ? मैं just pious activity ही संजोए हुए रख रहा हूँ, बस बढ़ा रहा हूँ. Then little jnana may come inside his heart. Who am I? ये pious activity से मेरे को फायदा क्या हो रहा है? कोई फायदा नहीं हो रहा है ना? मैं जो है फालतू में अपना जो है टाइम जाया कर रहा हूँ. I should do something कि मैं इस बॉडी की कॉन्सेप्ट से ऊपर उठ सकूं. What can I do for that? So then, if he's fortunate, after many births, he will start thinking like that. And that is actually called Gyan Yoga. Or if he connects it to Krishna, Gyan Yoga, otherwise. So he starts analyzing then. Who am I? I'm not this body. Okay, then who is controlling this body? Then he may understand, I am only controlling this body. They are called as Gyanis. And they will do their by own practices. खुद के जो मेंटल स्पेकुलेशन है उसके माध्यम से वो क्या करते रहे, एनालिसिस करते रहते हैं. different analysis they will keep on doing, and they will reach on different conclusions. So generally they are called as Mayavadis. अगर true Nirakarvadi हैं, so they will not do that kind of analysis. They will go into the scriptures and they will learn from another true Nirakarvadi. But generally very difficult to get this kind of transcendentalist. So then after many births, if he is very fortunate, very fortunate, है ना, if he's true Nirakarvadi, not Mayavadi, so then he will reach to Bhakti Yoga. So that is actually process which Krishna is emphasizing over here. After a lot of analysis like this, if you are a devotee, then you need not to do all this kind of analysis. You will understand it automatically by doing bhakti. लेकिन जब आप भक्ति नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, step by step you are progressing. So how it will go on? Krishna is describing over here, right? It will take millions and millions of birth for someone. So that Krishna is going to further explain. Please hear from me brief description of this field of activity, how it is constituted, कैसे ये पूरा शरीर बना हुआ है. Very very interesting. We'll understand further what its changes are, whence it is produced. इसके अंदर क्या क्या changes हो रहे हैं, we do not know. हमारी इच्छा है, एक तो केमिकल चेंजेस भी हो रहे हैं, राइट? एमिनो एसिड्स हो रहे हैं, इसके अंदर प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं, प्रोटीन्स बन रहा है, प्रोटीन खत्म हो रहा है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, ग्लूकोज, ये वो पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, वो तो सब हो ही रहा है. उसके अलावा बहुत सारे इमोशनल, इंटेलेक्चुअल, है ना, मेंटल, फिजिकल, बहुत सारे चेंजेस हो रहे हैं. तो सब जो है भगवान हमको आगे समझाएंगे. व्हेंस इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड, कब हमको पहली बार शरीर मिला था, क्या कारण से मिला था, कृष्णा वो भी एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. Who that knower of field of activity is, right? तो knower कौन है इस field of activity का, and what his influences are. हमारे और परमात्मा, कृष्णा आगे भी क्लियरली बताएंगे कि परमात्मा बिल्कुल अलग है और आत्मा बिल्कुल अलग है, right? So with this we will actually the takeaway from today's class is that a devotee should always seek the mercy of Guru and Krishna at any cost. Just like Kanakadasa, he got the mercy of Vyasraya Tirtha, and like that he could actually become a stalwart devotee. We can also become stalwart devotee of Krishna. Second thing is that instead of following this slow path, we should follow the direct path of Bhakti Yoga, which is awarded by Krishna. And in fact, our acharyas like Madhvacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Prabhupada are giving us the direct path in Kali Yuga. Follow 4 regulative principles, chant Hare Krishna, and do practical devotional service, read every day at least 1 hour the books of Srila Prabhupada, and like that slowly we will go forward in bhakti, will become an advanced devotee, right? So we should have this confidence, and like that we will reach back to Godhead.